Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Gala price update. The current price for Gala is at the $0.29 mark, and what I have on the screen is the daily chart. And from the all-time high, the market is down by 63%. And I'll kickstart the video by giving you a quick brief of what has been happening on this chart. And from this all-time high, we started seeing lower prices in an ABC correction, that is over here having my wave A to that point, then a wave B, and this massive ABC correction that took us to around the $0.14 mark. And then from there we started seeing higher prices once we touched this support that we had on the $0.13 mark, and that support gave us support, and we had a bounce back to the upper side to around the $0.4 mark. And from there we started seeing even lower prices to around the current price of $0.29 mark. So some of my key expectations on this chart are that we can continue seeing higher prices, given the fact that in this ABC correction Gala has done whatever it needed to do. So we can continue seeing a bounce to continue seeing the market push even higher to the upper side, and maybe touch this resistance that we have on the $0.42 mark. And once we break above it, we can then have a retest, and once we have a retest of that zone, we can break to the upper side and maybe touch the high on the $0.84 mark. And the other key scenario that I expect to see is that we can continue seeing lower prices. This is going by the fact that Bitcoin can continue giving us more sell-offs, and once we see continued sell-off on Bitcoin, it's automatic that we are going to continue seeing lower prices for Gala, because it has not yet decoupled from what Bitcoin is doing, and Bitcoin dips always affects almost every altcoin on this market, on the crypto market. So we can see lower prices and maybe touch the $0.14 mark, and I think that support is a very key support, and I expect it to hold. And just in case we break below it, that will be unlocking even lower prices. But if that support holds, I expect us to then have another bounce back to the upper side and break above these resistances. I also can base that on the Elliott wave that I have within this ABC correction that is over here, so that I have my wave A, my wave 1 to that point, and then a wave 2, a wave 3 to the low that we made over here, and then a wave 4 to around the $0.39 mark, and then a wave 5 which is pointing to the downside. And you can see over here the wave 4 didn't go above the $0.42 mark, meaning that it's a valid Elliott wave because it didn't go above the wave A that we have over here, so making it it's also a valid Elliott wave pattern that is over here. So if the price respects it, I expect us to continue seeing lower prices in this wave 5 and maybe go below the support that we have on the $0.14 mark. And once that happens, I think the price will be still in this massive ABC correction, and once that happens, we should then have a bounce back to the upper side and continue seeing prices. So those are my key expectations that I expect to see on the Gala chart, and I'll keep you updated, so make sure you hit the like, subscribe and notification bell.